Alright guys, so I'm thinking I'm going to go through and show you all how to make this game. I actually have this game already up on GameJolt. We're getting a little loud. Move away from the ocean. I already have this game up on GameJolt. It's in development right now. But I might actually go through and just show you guys how to build the whole game. And that way if anybody wants to build an S2 engine game, you can do so without it being a big deal. And yeah, let me see if I can figure this out again. It'll end up being a pretty long game too. I'm thinking 2 hours or so. Give me 1 second, guys. There it is. And so I'm thinking something like that. Yeah, we'll just go through and show you guys how to make all that happen. I will set up a few different things. We'll start with, when I actually start the series, I'll start with just showing you guys how the S2 engine's built, which is pretty simple, but yet it's pretty complex too. It's supposed to be an easy game builder. It is, it is because it comes with functions already. However, it's still a pretty intense editor, and let's see if I can't size it in a way, if it'll let me, it'll let you see it. That's alright. So here's the full editor, more or less. Which can be pretty confusing at times if you don't know what you're doing. And definitely took some playing around with. Anyways, if you want to support the, I'll leave a link, and I'll be leaving links in the future videos. But if you want to support me on this project, where I'm going to teach you guys how to make a 2-hour game out of this, then you're welcome to purchase the game. It'll be up for purchase, and I'll show you guys how to resize, mess with the, that's what we're going to do with a lot of the vegetation. We're going to be just manipulating it, and I'll show you guys how to make it, how to make a few assets look like quite a few assets. We're going to turn them into more than just one. And yep, then we'll also just go through like the basics on the next one, just what the different markers mean, the different helpers and how they work. And I'm going to finish and fully populate my world. It's just getting started. So I'll show you guys that, and we'll do some streams on how to just populate. Already got a lot more than what I had originally. But yeah, this is my game cover up. And in our game, we're being hunted by the military. We don't exactly know why. We get hints that they're trying to cover up some kind of secret on this island or coast. I haven't decided yet which one it's going to be. But yeah, we're going to build this with the S2 engine. And if you're interested, check back, and I'll have more and more videos. And if you would like to test out the game as is, there's a demo up, but it's an earlier version of it. If you want to support me and test the newest version, you can go ahead and buy the early access. I believe it's on sale right now for $1. I will be putting on sale a good bit probably as I'm making the videos, but the full price is just $2.50. I'm probably gonna put up a class, maybe on like Udemy or something like that, but I might just keep it up here on YouTube, and just anybody wants to support me, you guys can. just gotta go to my Game Jolt and go to the cover up and purchase the game. But yeah, as you can see, we've got all these different things moving around, and I'll go through and explain exactly what everything's meaning. Essentially, though, you've got different triggers, counters, markers, and you have all of them working around with your entities, and you've got colliders. That's just literally what things will, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. And all the markers are connected to the different entities. You have volumes that as soon as like things are within that area, that space, the triggers, counters, whatever can be tied to it. Each entity can be tied to the counters. So we're going to be messing with all of that as we play around and learn. Let's see. I haven't actually played yet with the, it's got a cutscene area, so I gotta see what that's like and play around with that. So there's a lot to learn, and as I'm learning, I'm gonna teach you guys more. We're gonna add it all in, and this is kind of more of my hobby project I'm doing on the side, because our main project is actually with the UE4 engine. We're building Kid and Epic, coming to Kickstarter this weekend, I believe. So check that out. That'll be our main project. This is all these assets are already pre-made, so I'm not having to do any art. And the logic is pretty simple. I'm using Game Machine, which, from the way it's my first time playing around with it, I understand each entity in here we're going to have logic tied to using Game Machine. And it's not any different than anything else, but I don't know, the way he was describing it seems very unique. The more I've played around with it, it's very similar to a lot of other engines. I believe it's node based too, so we will I don't know, we'll get into that. We'll see what it's like. Let's see if I can even find it. Yeah, so here are our widgets over here. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be tough to do anything when I have it shrunk down like this. Next time I won't have it windowed when I do the recording, and we'll just do a full screen, and that way we can capture the whole thing, guys. Hopefully my mic's recording. If so, I will post this, and if not, then I'll probably do a better version and then post it. But yeah, check back. We will do a full tutorial series on how to build a longer, better version of this game right here, because we're going to add more to it. But yeah, enjoy. So the water is awesome. We can adjust it too, which is pretty cool. But we'll mess with that later. Yep.